No. I'm stuck. Interesting. Okay, there we go, but where the heck did the cart? Oh, with the recent update to Rev Caves, these crystals finally fell to a fair price. I bought them for 2.5 mil each. They're right now 2.2 mil, I think, and looks like they may drop even more, but I'm gonna go ahead and build one of these obelisks. So it costed 10 mil in crystals plus like another mil in marble blocks. So it is pretty expensive, but this will speed up Rev Cave profit quite a bit. I can teleport pretty close to the entrance, and I can do that right after healing my stats with the pool over there, so should work out pretty well. So just passed up 30 mil fire making experience here recently, 778 KC at Wintertodd. 800 Wintertodd kills down. Let's go ahead and see what I get from this loot crate. Watch it be the pet. 30.5 million fire making experience. I think I'm gonna go do something else. Crappy loot. In Wintertodd for a while, so here's the loot tab. I'm gonna be selling it here in a second. So Wintertodd loot sucks pretty bad. I'd guess there's maybe a couple mil here. Sweet, an elite clue on kill number 76. I'm over here at Vorkath to make some money. Haven't done this since like the first day that the quest came out. It's a little bit changed since the last time I did it. I've been dying a fair bit. 122k from that elite, and that was elite number 100 down. So I also got a master for that. Let's go and do that master. Here we go. My master is done. What do we get from this one? 3 palms, 456k. Sweet, so there was kill number 100 for Vorkath. Vorkath head number 5. So there is Vorkath head number 6 now, I think. There is Vorkath head number 7, I think. So I got an extra, almost an extra set of Pyromancer. I'm pretty sure you can trade it into this person for like extra rolls or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Let's see what happens. Trade in the hood and exchange your Pyromancer hood. So there is a supply crate. Extra. Oh. So let's go ahead and open that, and we get 2 Torstals. And for this piece, we get 1 Ranar, 3 Dynamite. Alright guys, so I've been pretty bored, so I'm going to be doing something new once again. While going for all pets, I'm going to be starting from scratch again. So I basically cleaned out everything from my bank besides untradables. And I'm not going to be using any of my untradables until I unlock them. So I got to get cash and buy a max cape to use the max cape. Same with all of these capes, and same with my rings. I have to go get a drop before I can use them. This time, when I usually start from scratch, I usually start from nothing, but then I can use the GE so I can still trade. This time it's going to be a little bit different. I'm basically going to be playing like an Iron Man, although I'll call it DIY, do it yourself, because I'm going to be using 2 accounts and I'll be able to trade between the 2 accounts. So kind of like a group Iron Man if they ever release that, but with myself. So that should be pretty fun. So everything on my other account, I have nothing on my other account. Here is my other account that I am using. So I have nothing on this account either. Let's drop that fire staff. So I cleaned out it. So here's the bank on my other account. I cleaned out everything besides untradables. And also this tab right here, which I'm not going to show you guys. That's basically just a bunch of worthless items that I've invested in that may one day rise, so I'm not going to be touching anything in there. But yeah, this account basically cleaned out as well besides untradables. So I'll be playing on these 2 accounts. I'll show you this account's stats really quickly. There they are. So not super great skilling stats on this account. No favor, 227 quest points. So I have done Monkey Madness 2. I've done Dragon Slayer 2. So some of the PVM quests I have done. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this account. But yeah, those are the 2 accounts I'm going to be playing off. And this time I'm setting a lower goal. I did do it from scratch to a raid item drop, and I finished that. So this time the goal is to get every Bandos drop. Bandos chestplate, Bandos Tassie, Bandos boots, and the hilt. Can't use the GE, can't trade other than with my other account. I think this should be pretty fun. I know a lot of people do from scratch or Iron Man. That's pretty common, but maybe overdone and may not be very fun to watch. I hope it is, but we'll see. The main reason I'm doing this is just simply for fun. I've been bored, so it's not exactly for the video. Alright, so I really don't know where to start. Never started as like an Iron Man on a maxed account, so I'm not sure what I should do first. I think I'm going to go with teleports, try and get some teleports first. So over here on this account, I'm going to go and pick up the bronze pickaxe spawn in Barbarian Village. I'm going to start mining clay with that account, and then I'll end up turning those into house teleports. On this account, I'm heading over to Puro. Gonna catch some imps, get some rune items, out those for some cash. Plus you get seeds and a whole bunch of other stuff. I think I haven't done this for a while, so I think you can get some pretty good stuff. There's probably better ways to start out, but man, are you serious? You have to have an impling jar here? Because I know in the outside game you can catch these barehanded now, but apparently you have to have an impling jar here. Okay, so apparently this guy may actually, he gives you 7 for free if it's your first time. I may have already gotten 7 from him though. Let's go ahead and check. No, apparently he doesn't have any spare equipment. Okay, scrap that idea. I'm gonna go and do agility pyramid on both accounts and get cash that way. Use that money to buy dragon scimitars and start killing what are they called? Kill the aberrant specters for seeds and gargoyles for cash. Yeah. Sweet, so I got a maze. Let's see what sort of loot that I get from this. Please be something good. And we get chaos runes, mithril ore, and a lot of iron arrows. Sweet, that's not bad at all. Alright, so I've been doing some pickpocketing here at the Master Farmer. The seeds aren't quite as good as I was kind of expecting. The Ranar seeds aren't bad. I think I may have been getting unlucky because I had only like 1 up until just recently, and then I suddenly got a bunch more, and I've been here for a fair amount of time. Also, I've been timing myself. I want to see how long this ends up taking me when I finally complete the series. So I'm just going to have a timer counting up the entire time I am playing this challenge. So here is the timer. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to be at the 1 hour mark here soon. And then over on my other account, I just hit over 100k here at the agility pyramid. You climb up the pyramid and you get these pyramids, and you can sell them to this guy for 10k each. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport to Clan Wars and get some more water skins, and yeah, probably keep doing that on that account for a little bit. This account, I think I am going to go and switch it up over to the gem, the Tizkar, whatever majigger things over in the Inferno place. I think you pickpocket them and they give you gems, so I'm going to go do that and see if I can get a good amount of gems for teleports and for strength enemies and that sort of stuff for combat equipment. And also, since I have those seeds now, I want to plant them, and to plant them I need the tools. I need a little bit of GP on this account to buy the tools, so I'm going to go thieve some of the Arty Knights just for a little bit of cash, probably like 10k. And then I am going to I also need runes for the fertile soil spell, I think it's called. So I'm going to runecraft those, and I do have the Arty Elite done, which means I can claim 250 pure essence every day from this guy over here. So I'm going to go claim that essence. And then I'll also go and mine some volcanic ash afterwards, so that when I use my fertile soil spell, it will count as ultra compost. So claim free pure essence. There we go. There's 250 for free. Sweet. So there is 5k from the knights, and I'm going to go ahead and buy these tools. I think, yeah, I already have the auto rake whatever thing, so I don't need that. Spade, and that should be good. So I bought some elemental runes from a rune shop, and I'm going to buy a mithril pickaxe now. So, crap, I just realized I can't go into the law altar to make my law runes because my pickaxe. So, man, that sucks. I guess I'm just going to have to drop it. Maybe I can get back here in time and pick it up before it disappears, but let's go. So I can do double law runes. That takes 95 rune crafting, so 52 law runes right there. Now teleport to Varrock and get back up there quickly to pick up my pickaxe, hopefully. And with those law runes, that now unlocks teleport to my house, which has pretty much every teleport in the game in there, so that's going to help out. So I've got my farming stuff now. Just mined 90 volcanic ash. That should last me for a little bit. Also, runecrafted most of my essence. I have 49 left, but I ended up getting, let's go ahead and bank all of these runes. So I have 100 nature runes, 150 astrals. Yeah, that's the chaos I got off that maze, if you remember. There's my coins. I sold 50 chaos to get some more coins so that I could buy some staffs. And the elemental runes I just bought off the rune shop. So I just finished off my essence making a cosmic rune so I can use spellbook swap. I'm gonna go and collect all of my diary stuff as well. I've got the cape and the explorer's ring, but I need, I think, pretty much everything else. I also got the cami helmet. This should give me the Mauritania legs, which count as a ghost speak amulet. I'm gonna go get an ectophile so I can teleport over here pretty quick. All these untradables that I have in my bank that I didn't drop, I'm still gonna have to get them before I can use them. Okay, never mind thieving these things. I think they got nerfed, so you actually don't get that many gems anymore, and you need ice gloves to not get hurt, so we're gonna head over to the gem mines in Crown. Actually, I need a better pick, so never mind, we're not gonna do. We are gonna trade some cash over from this account. I've just been doing a pyramid on it, so 280k. Alright, so currently doing these chests up here in the wilderness. You can get dragon stones from them pretty commonly, so I kind of want to do that, get some dragon stones for glories, so actually getting some pretty okay loot and other stuff as well. I do want to make some rune armor, so that coal will come in handy. First trip loot, not bad at all. Those tuners are going to be really helpful because I have no food at the moment, so I'm going to have to cook those eventually, and that will be my food for aberrant specters when I'm getting some seeds and some herbs. Well, I've been doing these chests for a little while now, and no dragon stones. I wonder if they took it off the drop table. Let's look at my loot total so far. So 30 diamonds and not one dragonstone. Yeah, I did get a hard clue and some other stuff. I did get killed twice, so, but I should have dragonstones by now. I think they may have removed the dragonstone drops. I did watch a few loot videos, and it looked like the ratio was about 1 dragonstone for every 5 to 10 diamonds. I think I've been doing this for over an hour. You used to get about 20 dragonstones per hour. And let's go to the bank and see how many diamonds I have. So here is my loot from that place so far, 54 diamonds, and I did die once with probably like 10 diamonds, so I haven't gotten one dragonstone drop yet. So on my other account, while doing those chests, once again, still doing the pyramid, 400k right there. I'm gonna trade some over to this account and go buy some dragon scimitars so I can start doing some combat. So currently mining some runite ore so I can make some rune stuff later on. Just going to get a few ores for some armor. And over on this account, got some Draymond branches for Draymond staff so I can use the fairy ring. Alright, so got a good stock of runite ore. I have like 6 or 8 more in the bank. And then over here, I just got my salve ammi. So currently doing some cooking on this account. The cooking that I got from the thieving chest at the rogue's place. This account killing some black dragons for the black d'hide top. For the black d'hide, which I can make the black d'hide top and chaps with. I went and bought rune gloves, got an anti-dragon shield from the Duke in Lumbridge. I made my jewelry, so I got my strength ammis done, dueling rings done, games necklace is done. Sweet, so there is the first farm run, 35 ranar just from 4 patches, not bad at all. So we have our first hard clue. What do we get? Oh, that is actually very good. We need the rune, so we got rune plate, rune full helm, and the rune kite, and a magic shortbow. Oh, here we go, magpie. Give me something good, and snap. Awesome, that is what we want. Crap, and I just realized on this account I missed my 99 strength level up, so that kind of sucks. Oh, a lava battle staff drop. Wow, it has already been 8 hours, but I've been collecting secondaries now. Got 60 red spider eggs. Gonna hop over to. So here is my herbs and secondaries so far. And got quite a few seeds as well. Killed a lot of aberrant specters on my other account. I'm thinking this should be enough herbs and pots to get me pretty far. I don't know if I really need to collect any more. Here is my other account. I was collecting a fungus on this account. So I just got my 2 helm of Nezinauts. Costed 50k each, so my cash pile is just about gone. I have 12k on this account and something like 60k on this account over here. Just doing a quick farm run on this account. I have been making some potions. I actually have quite a bit more than I was thinking I was going to have, but these seeds are really working out pretty well. This ultra compost stuff actually helps out a ton. I'm getting pretty big yields every farming run. Like, I'd say average each patch I'm getting around 8 to 9 herbs. So started the warrior guild grind on both accounts. This is the gear I have right now, so actually looking pretty decent as far as the gear. Same thing on this account, although I don't have the Bandos book, so just using this book for the prayer bonus. And no defenders right now. Here is the time that I've played so far. Hopefully it's not quite showing up. Now it should be showing up, so a little over 9 hours in so far. And what do you know? Right after I recorded that, I got a Rune Defender, and I did not bring any defenders in here with me, as you guys can see. I just recorded that clip right before this where I didn't have the drop, and I didn't have a defender with me at that point either. So I guess apparently after you, and I'm not recording the right account right now. Okay, there's the right account. So Rune Defender drop. I don't have any defender with me, as you guys can see. So I guess apparently once you get to Rune Defenders, you can no longer get the other ones. Or maybe it's because, I'll go check my bank. Maybe it's because I have the other ones in my bank. Well, I guess the defender grind is a little bit shorter than I expected. I'm not going to drop these defenders that I already have in my bank, which maybe is what you have to, either you have to do that in order to get the lower tier defenders, or you just can't get the defenders once you've unlocked these, but that doesn't make any sense. So I think you do have to drop these, and then you will get like bronze and all that other stuff. But I'm not going to drop these. That's a waste. I'm going to keep my untradables in the bank. I did want to make it so I have to get the drops to like unlock them, but I guess I'll just have to do. So one defender drop in there, and then I'll have to go and get my Dragon Defender drop now as well. Well, that account was quick, so there we go. Dragon Defender done on my second account over here. On my other account, collecting tokens right now, got a pretty good stack, still have no defender at all. I do have a Rune Defender and a Dragon Defender in the bank, so I imagine the same thing that happened over on my other account will happen on this one, where I will get a Rune Defender as my first defender drop. So in total, I'll only have to get 2 defenders on this account, just like my other one, and that shouldn't take too long, but I'm probably going to go into the wilderness and collect some dark bait on this account so that I can fish some dark crabs later on. Sweet, so there is the Rune Defender done on this account, and I'm getting loads of dark fish on this account. These drop 60 at a time, so I have like 900 in the bank, plus this 420 right there. I'll probably get something like 1.5k. That should be plenty. If I actually fish all of that, 1.5k dark crab should be plenty, I think, for every Bandos item. Oh, dang. I just ran out of tokens probably like a minute ago, so I'm sure I'm going to get kicked out here any second now. If I stayed there, I would have gotten kicked out very soon. So got that D Defender right before. And I was just thinking of that. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten, like, ever since I started playing this, or ever since the Warriors Guild was released way back in the day, that's always been a fear of mine, like getting kicked out right as you get a defender drop and you can't get it. I was just thinking about that right as I got this defender, right after I ran out of tokens, so that could have, my fear could have came true. So moving on to this hard clue I got while killing Cyclopses. I also bought 1,500 unfinished broad bolts. I also have 75k cash, and I got that from alching the items I got while killing Cyclopses, like the Addy 2Hs, the steel plate bodies, all that type of stuff. Going to be making these broad bolts to kill Karasks with, and then also I'm going to give some to my other account over here to do the fire cape with. Just doing agility pyramid right now for some cash. Don't have too much I can do on the account right now because its skills are so low. I'm going to have to do a lot of the skilling and stuff on this account. And I just realized I can't use my items from my stash unit. I think that'd be sort of cheating. So I need a diamond ring, an amulet of power, and nothing on your chest and legs. I'm probably just going to go ahead and skip this hard glue. Sweet, so there is 2 rune crossbows made to power enemies from my other account to do fire cape, and then also this account to do fire cape eventually and also kill Karask. So fishing dark crabs, I already have like 80 in the bank and got this inventory going over on my other account doing the fire cape. This is my setup. So fire cape's pretty easy. I don't really have any worries. I should get it pretty easy. Well, there is Jad just about done. And yeah, there we go. So fire cape is done for this account. So here is Jad done on this account. And then over on this account, I've just been mining clay and stuff for bones to peach tablets and that type of stuff. Currently killing some Karasks. I need limps for my super strengths, and also I'm pretty sure they drop white berries, so I need white berries for my super defense. They also drop a fair amount of herbs and seeds. I need more seeds right now. I'm out. Over on this account, I've pretty much ran out of stuff to do on this account, so I'm just going to be doing a lot of agility, get marks of grace to make my super energies into staminas. I think that's really all I can do on this account at this point. I do want to do barrows eventually, but I need to get a bit more supplies. This account I got lots of stuff to do. I'm going to make some barrows teleport tablets to give to my other account. I gotta get this potion secondaries. I gotta make the potions. I still got to get some glory amulets, so gonna have to try that rogue chest again. Hopefully not get extremely unlucky again. Gotta cook my dark crabs and fish more dark crabs. Gotta get some whips and gotta get some dragon boots. Gotta craft some more runes or buy some. I'll probably craft them though. Quite a bit of cash off Krasks. I was just able to buy my Barrows gloves and I have 99k, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy a construction cape because I'm using a lot of the teleports in my house, so I go to my house a lot and I'm tired of using law runes up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one of these capes. So there is that cape unlocked and all of those awesome teleports. So I took a small break from my Iron Man challenge to do the 5th birthday event. That's one of the few things I have left in my house. One of the things has birthday event items that I don't have, and I had to wait for this. So that's finally here, finally done. I think there are some emotes I unlock as well. Oh yeah, I didn't have this dance before, so that is now unlocked. Yuri Transform, I unlocked that from doing 300 hards, so I don't have that yet. And then the Premiere Shield, I think I just go and like put in a code at Diango and Draenor, and I think that will unlock that. So pretty much all emotes unlocked now besides my 300 hard clues and open birthday presents. Sweet, there is the items that I needed for my house. And then also let's just go down here and check this out. I guess this is just like the past 5 years of old school, the updates we've had. Got Nightmare Zone. That was a pretty bad update, sadly. It changed the entire way you trade in combat in this game. No longer do you really go out and kill monsters, you just sit in Nightmare Zone, unless you're doing Slayer. Rooftop Agility, that was actually pretty good. God Wars Dungeon, that was pretty good. Zora, worst update of the game ever. Corporal Beast, pretty good. Kraken, not too bad. Motherlode Mine, also not that bad. Iron Man, that's a pretty cool update. Elite Clues, also a pretty good update. So we've had some pretty awesome updates in the past 5 years. Achievement Diary, also pretty awesome update. Sire, pretty good update. Cerberus, pretty good update, except for these bosses. They do have kind of a pretty generous drop table. It's just kind of started going towards giving you lots of alchables and lots of good drops in between the rares, when in my opinion it really should just stick with, we should just stick with the rare drops as the way you make money off the bosses. Grand Exchange, yeah, I like that update. Well, another hard clue, requires items, so just gonna go ahead and drop it. So I got some amulets from my other account over here, and then I traded over some Barrows teleports that I just made, along with some super strength, some prayer potions. So I'm gonna go do Barrows on that account, make these staminas, and then go and try and get some dragon stones again. Oh my goodness, finally. I finally got some dragon stones. That took long enough, holy cow. Let's go check my bank, see how much loot I got while trying to get I just needed 2 dragon stones. You're supposed to get like 20 an hour. I've done probably 2 hours of this just to get 2. I mean, that has to be like, that's some extremely bad luck. What, like 10 times the drop rate I went or something? Let's go look at all the loot I have. Doing Barrows on this count, by the way. No loot so far. Okay, let's check out all the loot that I've gotten from these chests. So all my coal is from them, and I have used up quite a bit of coal making room bars and making mithril bars. Let's just go ahead and bank that. Diamonds, 72 diamonds, and I've used some diamonds. I think I've used 2 diamonds, so I've gotten 74 diamonds in the time it took me to get 1 Dragonstone drop. I've gotten 2 hard clues. This one's been sitting in the bank, so I could have possibly gotten 3 if this wasn't sitting in my bank. I've gotten, how much tuna do I have right now? I have, where is my tuna at? I have 240 tuna right now, and I already had what, like 600 or 700 already cooked, so almost 1,000 tuna for 1 Dragonstone drop. So there is some Slayer rings done. So I've probably killed like 20 Abbey demons or something like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and check my log now so that later on we can have a kind of accurate, sort of accurate amount of kills it takes for me to get these whips. So 86-33 Abbey demons right now. I imagine that 18 streak is probably actually how many I have killed, so we'll probably just go off that streak, how many it takes for me to get these whips. So no luck with the whips, and on this count just hit 28 kills or 20 Barrows chests. I started with 0, so all of those have been during this challenge, and no Barrow items yet. And we finally get our first Barrows piece, an Aram's skirt, which is not going to be helpful to me on this this challenge at all. Took me 27 chests to get my first item. Sweet, so there is my next item, Guthan's Chain Skirt. So I did want a Barrows plate and leg, like a melee set. So that is actually the worst legs I could have gotten, but it's still some Barrows legs. It's the worst melee legs I could have gotten. Those Aram's legs were even worse. There we go, there is a Varric's plate skirt. So 2 plate legs now, Guthan's and the Varric's plate skirt. Very, very nice. Chest 38. Wow, another Aram's robe skirt. What are the chances of that? Well, I'm not having too much luck here at Abbey Demons. Let's see, how much time have I played? Let's get that up. So there it is, but I'll show you guys my kill count here in a second. I'm past the drop rate. I'm pretty much out of food. I think I have like one more inventory of tunas for this account, and then over here on this account I've been doing barrows. Out of food though, besides what's in the inventory. I've done 52 chests. I've gotten 4 items, 2 Aram skirts, Guthan skirt, and a Varric skirt. So I'm not sure what the best way is to get food for an Iron Man quickly. I don't really need good food, I just need some quick food. I'm thinking maybe Karambwans are pretty quick now with the... You can fish the Karambwan G really quick, and then the actual Karambwan I think are pretty quick, and AFK. So here is my kills at Abbey Demons so far. Abyssal Demons right there. So 679 kills so far, still no whip. No! Dragonstone, just give me my whip already. Come on. Oh boy, oh boy. An Abyssal Head. Still no whip. I mean, that's nice to get the Abyssal Head, but I'm pretty sure that's 1 in 5k or something insane like that. I think I'm nearing 1k kills at least now, and there's still no whip. I have been pretty unlucky as far as drops so far this little challenge that I'm doing. Barrows, my very first Barrows item wasn't until almost double the drop rate. Now whip is probably going to be at least double the drop rate, if not even more. Dragonstones at the Rogue's chest, so that was probably like 10 times the drop rate before I got one, maybe even more than 10 times. So the luck right now is not good. Watch me be at Bandos for 5,000 kills before getting all the items. Well, I am out of super strengths. Yeah, there we go. I was not expecting that. I was thinking I might even have enough for all of my Bandos, but severely misjudged that. I still don't have my first whip. I've done lots of kills. Here's my loot so far. 10 rune chains, yeah, tons of abyssal heads. This is how many kills I have right now. So abyssal demons right there, 1,348 kills at the Abbey Demons. So almost 3 times the drop rate. Really, I'm going to need a lot more herbs for this challenge, so I'm going to be just getting my rogue gear right now so that I can do master farmers for seeds. So I've gotten 1 piece so far, and I already have a set of rogues in my house, and I really don't want a second set. I'm probably just going to end up dropping it if I have a second set. But when I got this mask, you actually get a crate now. You can like pick the piece that you want. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get, I think there is like 4 or 5 other pieces that I need. So I'm just going to stack up like 4 or 5 crates, put those in my bank, and then just use the set that I already have in my house. Because I don't really mind having, I don't mind filling up my bank with just 1 item, just crates. But I don't want to have a whole set of rogues just sitting in my bank, because you can only put 1 set in your house. So yeah, I don't want a set in my house and then a set in my bank taking up space. Alrighty, so there we go. We have the full set, pretty much 4 crates and 1 mask. I'm going to go ahead and drop this mask, and I'm just going to use my set that I already have in my PO, and I'm just going to stuff these over here into this tab, and yeah. And as far as the timer that I was using before, it's not a very good timer, and I haven't really found a good one, another replacement, so I'm just going to stop the timer. I couldn't go past 24 hours on it or something like that, setting it. So, and then the Google one that I was using at first wouldn't let me set the time. So I've been having a hard time coming by quorum seeds and the herb, so I'm running out of super strengths pretty easily. So I decided it would probably be a lot better to just get a dragon battle axe and use that spec for my super strength. I have plenty of super attack and irrit seeds, so those aren't really the problem here. And I got all these rune chains and rune meds and stuff that I'm alching right now off of the Abbey Demons I've killed. So I should have more than enough for a Dragon Battle Axe. It's 200k, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those. The special attack gives you a super strength boost basically, and then it lowers your attack and defense a little bit. So I'll probably use the spec and then just bring super attacks to raise my attack back up. So there is a Carol's coif. So just got a DH helmet. The rat closed out of the interface, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using that at all. But and the shield left half coming in. I've gotten an Abbey head. I've gotten a shield left half now. I've gotten a rune battle axe. I've gotten everything besides a whip. I am currently at about 1.7k kills. Still not a single whip. Guys, oh my goodness. Okay, let's stop attacking this Abbey demon so I can get an accurate count of how many of these have I killed to get this whip. Let's go to the bank. I don't have my my Slayer ring on me right now, so we're gonna head over there and check the kill count. I'm pretty sure I'm over 2,000. I switched over to the Arclight because I have gotten more than 3 shards, killing them over there in the catacombs. So quite the dry streak for the whip. Alright, here we go. What is my Abbey Demon kill streak right now? Abyssal Demons, 2,131. So that is more than 4 times the drop rate to get my whip. Now we gotta go get another whip, and hopefully it doesn't take that. If I go over 5,000 kill streak right here, without getting another whip, I think I'm just gonna quit this this challenge and maybe, I don't know, move on to something else, because I think something is telling me not to do this if I'm getting this unlucky. Would you look at that, whip number 2 coming in pretty quick after that, the first whip. So I'm gonna go ahead and go check how many kills I have, how many this one took. I'm pretty sure this one took probably less than 200. And there was an additional kill right there, so we will add that on to the total kill count. I mean, minus that from the total kill count. So the streak is now currently 2159. So that means it took only 27 kills for the second whip. Why does that always happen in RuneScape? There's a Guthan's spear. That means I have 2 out of the 4 pieces for the full Guthan set, which is on its own, the spear is not very good, but because of the fact I have the skirt, that's actually kind of good. I just need the plate and the helmet and it'll actually be very good. Well, I've moved on over to Spiritual Mages for Dragon Boots, and the dry streak just wants to continue. 183 kills. Dragon Boot drop rate is 1 in 128. So I'm going to be at 2 times the drop rate here before too long. I'm going to go bank right now though at 183. There we go. So 189 kills, 188 kills for Dragon Boots. Sweet, so there is Dragon Boots number 2. I think I was at 5 KC when I got these first ones that I'm wearing. So I would put these at 194. So 1 in 128 drop rate. First one was 18 something, and then this one was 194. Awesome luck, awesome luck. So got an elite clue while fishing dark crabs. Gonna go and see if I can actually complete this one. Well, unfortunately, I need a blue mystic robe bottom. I can get that, a rune kite shield, I have that, but I need a bob shirt, which you get off of like easy or mediums or something like that, and I don't have that. So another clue scroll that I can't finish. DH plate body, chest 103. So doing some barrows on both accounts now. This account I just did my first chest, so my starting barrows chest count is 944. And there you have a Varix Flail on 105. And the reason I've been using melee while doing barrows is because I don't really have any good mage. I don't have a trident and I don't really want to go get one. That will take quite a while. I'll have to get tasks, I'll have to get Kraken tasks, and then it could end up taking 2,000 kills just like my freaking whip. So it's just a lot of time to go and get something that I don't need. The whip might be better DPS than the Ivan Blast, I'm not too sure. And I can't use I don't have a Tome of Fire, so the fire spells aren't good on this count. Slayer Dart, the whip is better than Slayer Dart. The God spells are a possibility, but they do have a pretty high rune cost. So, and there is Aram's Robe Skirt number 3. Sweet, so second Guthan's Chain Skirt. And another DH Helm, that's another second item. I just keep getting doubles. There we go. A Carol's coif. I already have one of those. Cool, an elite clue. Let's see if I can actually complete this one. Sweet. So I was able to complete the elite. Let's go ahead and see what I get. Nothing too great there. Yes! Yeah! Yes! Carol's coif number 3. Just what So I was able to finish, or I got another elite off Barrows, and I was actually able to finish it. So let's go ahead and see what I get this time. And we get a rare Blacksmith's Helm, but it's not worth very much. Although since I'm playing Iron Man right now, it doesn't really matter if it was worth a lot. But a little bit of runes and some purple sweets and an Alk. Why is my luck so bad? I've lost my skull, which means I've been here for more than 20 minutes. And I haven't gotten one pouch drop. I did drop them all before coming over here. Okay, there we go. Finally a small pouch after 20 minutes. I mean, I'm pretty sure the drop rate of these is something like 1 in 30. I've had to kill at least like 150 at this point. At least. So that puts me at 5 times the drop rate. Oh, and then I get one right after. Just like the whip. Huge dry streak, and then like 20 kills later, I get my second whip. I'm telling you, that's how it always is in RuneScape. It's always like that. Huge dry streaks, and then you get really lucky back to back to back. I mean, it's always like that. So making some Bones to Peaches tabs over on this account, and then over on this account, I sold my runes I had from Barrows. I had something like 22k Chaos and 12k Death or something like that. Got 433k total. So the Onyx it should be 260k with my gloves on. So yep, it's 260k. I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of those, and probably gonna be doing a little bit more Barrows so I can get another one of these. Gonna turn this into a Fury. So gonna go and probably runecraft some death runes. I need 4,800 about to get my other Onyx. I already have the pure essence for that in the bank off Abbey Demons mostly, and just other monsters I've killed so far. I got my pouches, so 4,800 death runes should only take around 45 minutes or so. I got these off of, well, I just used the crystal keys on the chest to get these dragon stones, but the crystal keys I got off of Abbey Demons. I still have 2 teeth or tooth pieces in the bank. But no other loop halves. So I'm going to turn these dragon stones into glories, and that should give me 7 in total if I take my glory off my other account. Oh, and I also did get 2 cut dragon stones off of Abbey Demon, so actually I'm at even higher than I thought. So I got my 2 Onyx. I'm going to go ahead and make the amulets. So there we go. There is 2 Onyx amulets. Just got to string them and enchant them, and that is 2 Furies. So I've been getting a little bit of Nightmare Zone points for redirection scrolls for Trollheim teleports. I basically started off doing Endurance. I killed the first few, got like 50k points or something. And then using that, I bought these potions. And then I did Rumble, and I just got 161k. Over on this account, did the same thing, although I did get a little bit more lucky with my spawns. I did have an inadequacy, which gives tons of points. So 336k points on that account. I'm going to go ahead and buy 100 scrolls of redirection, and I imagine that will probably last me for this entire challenge. So I was killing some gargoyles, got like 800k cash. I need to buy a crystal Halley. I'm also going to buy a crystal shield on my other account. So those are pretty good cash, but they're pretty crowded right now, so I moved over here to Necrils to try these out, because I know they drop a lot of rune stuff as well. And they drop seeds, and to my surprise, they drop soft clay, so I wasted quite a bit of time mining soft clay and then mining regular clay and then turning it into soft clay. I could have just killed these and got my soft clay. It's crazy how much easier Iron Man mode has gotten. Like you can get so much of the secondaries for Herblore. You can get a lot of the stuff that you used to have to collect on an Iron Man. You can just go and kill monsters and get it now from either Slayer monsters or bosses. Because not only Slayer monsters drop tables they've also buffed a lot of the just regular PVM bosses. Like back in the day, a lot of bosses were kind of similar to what you see at DK's or God Warrior's Dungeon, where you don't get that much regular loot. It's more based off of like the rare loots. But nowadays, you have Calphite Queen, you have just pretty much every new boss, Cerberus, all the new Slayer bosses, everything just drops loads of everything, which makes Iron Man so much easier. So collected quite a bit of cash, and the reason why I'm buying a new Crystal Halley instead of recharging is because I don't have a Crystal Seed to recharge, and there's not too many ways to do that. You can get a Crystal Seed off of Zulrah, which is actually pretty rare, and then I think maybe off the Bounty Hunter store, but I think that's about it. Other than that, you have to buy a new one and get it down to a seed to actually have a seed, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So just started my first, I guess I'm about to finish my first Bandos trip. It's going decently with this gear, it's not too bad. I don't know my kill count. I'm going to go ahead and go up and check what my kill count was when I started on both my accounts. so that I know how many kills I got this trip and how many kills it's going to take to, like when I finish this challenge, how many kills it took. And what do you know, I just teleported out on my other account and Godsword Shard 1 off a minion. When I started this challenge, I didn't have all Godsword shards as part of the challenge. It was just all the Bandos items, so Bandos chest, Tassie, boots, and the hilt. If I do get all the shards though, that will be pretty cool. And so the starting KCs for this challenge, I had 870 Bandos on I'm Nate. And over here on this account, I started out with 72, which means I got 5 kills on this account and 8 kills on this account. So a 13 kill trip, not that great. So did a little bit of mold to get some nests that I'm going to make some brews with. I'm going to see if that helps me last a little bit longer at Bandos. And the next drop coming in is another Godsword Shard. Still no armor pieces or hilts. I'm probably close to 200 kills in now. Wow, back to back Godsword Shards. That is both of them off a minion. Wow. There is 1,000 Bandos kills total on this account. Of course, not 1,000 from this challenge, but I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000 Zami as well. So the only God Wars dungeon boss I have left that I don't have 1,000 KC on is Saradomin. So a key half into a diamond. Rip my. So pretty much out of buns to peaches, so gonna have to go make some more of those. Currently 1,042 kill count on this account, and then over here on this account I have 151, so that means I have killed a total of 251 Bandos at this point. So basically 2 times the drop rate, still no rares. Which normally I wouldn't really complain about too much, but the fact that I was 4 times the drop rate on the whip, like 10 times the drop rate on the dragon stones. What else? I was 2 times the drop rate on my first Barrows item. I was, I think, what, 2 times the drop rate on the dragon boots, or at least like the first one or something like that. So I've had some pretty horrible luck this entire challenge so far. So it's really kind of getting annoying at this point. Well, there is Longbone number 2. Doesn't show on this account, but over here where I actually got the kill, Longbone number 2. Ah, well, I've gotten a champion scroll before I've gotten a Bandos piece. And finally, the dry streak is broken. Bandos boots current kill count 1,087 on this account. Over on this account where I actually got the drop, 170. Not much has happened since I started this grind, at least as far as like the video. So you guys probably remember the kill count, but just as a reminder, this account or my other account, my newbie account, I started with 72 KC. And then on my main account, I started with 870. Puts me over 300 kills for that one drop. And we get our second champion. I didn't even know you could get a second champion scroll. I already have the other one in the bank right now. So 2 champion scrolls from kill count while doing Bandos, and only 1 Bandos item. For anyone who has forgotten, champion scroll is 1 in 5,000 drop rates. So basically like getting the Bandos pet. Well, time to gather some more supplies. 1154 KC on this account, and on this one 196, which means I've killed a total of 408 Bandos, which means if I got the drops like at their drop rate, I would have the boots, the chestplate, and the Tassie right now, and I wouldn't be too far off of the hilt. But right now I'm sitting on only the boots, so that's really it's really demotivating. I really don't want to grind 1,000 Bandos. I didn't really have that in mind when starting this challenge. So tons and tons of alks off of Bandos so far, plus quite a bit of cash, and I alked some of the drops while there. But this basically gives me more than enough to finally go and get my max cape, so I'm going to go ahead and go do that. I no longer need these 2 capes. The reason why I want the max cape is because it has the skill cape perk of every single cape or skill cape in the game. So I no longer need the construction skill. Oh, I'm on the wrong spellbook. Alright, let's try that again. So the reason why I want a max cape is because it offers all the perks of every skill cape. Like this construction cape is really helpful because it has teleports to my house unlimited, and the cooking cape makes it so that you never burn fish. So a lot of the skill capes have some pretty helpful perks. So that's the reason why I want max cape. So this is where you buy the max cape from this guy over here just west of the Warriors Guild. And I just realized while coming over here I actually have a max cape in my bank that I've not been using, but it'd be kind of pointless to buy another max cape I'm probably going to give the cost, which is 2277k. I'll give that amount of GP to one of my other accounts. So basically it's like I bought it and unlocked it, and I'll just use the one that's already in my bank instead of wasting money on buying another one. No, I did not get the Kodai Wand or the Dragon Claws, Iron Man style. So I think it's pretty apparent that I quit the challenge. Unfortunately, I did do like another 100 kills or something like that after that last clip that I showed you guys, and I got absolutely nothing, and I just got really sick of the challenge. So another failed series, and that's kind of why this video is so long. I put all the clips all into this video because I wouldn't really want to make an entire series of videos with these clips and then just end it off with quitting the challenge. But since it's all in just one video, I don't feel that bad about it. I went on to do like another like 200-300 Bandos kills with actual top end gear so that it was much quicker, and I got another Bandos boots. So now I'm pretty glad that I did quit the challenge because I really did not want to do like 1,000 or 2,000 Bandos kills from Iron Man or playing as an Iron Man. I was kind of thinking a quick fun challenge to do, and it turned out being a lot longer than I was expecting, mainly because of my bad RNG. So that's it. See you in my next video.